People were there behind of you, now they're ahead of you because they made use of this moment. They made use of the time. Now is the time to discover who you are as an individual. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Hanique and this is another episode of Hanique's Opinion. On today's episode, me and Unu are gonna have a sit down and we are gonna be discussing just us. Yeah, we're gonna be discussing me and we're gonna be discussing you, and we're gonna be talking about stuff that we need to do and we need to do it ASAP. Now, we need to find ourselves. That's the first thing. Is it that we just get up every day and we follow the routine? We get up, we have breakfast, we go on YouTube, we go on Netflix, we go on Instagram, we go on Facebook, and we repeat that. No, I do a lot of that. I get up every day and I go on YouTube and I go on Instagram, I go on Facebook, I go on Netflix, I eat and I eat and I repeat and I sleep and I repeat. If I do not get my acts right, the world's gonna pass me by, because this is going to pass. This phase that we're in, where we're locked in, we don't have jobs to go to, a lot of us are laid off, some of us are working from home. You're going to realize that, hey, the world is now back, and all I did was I gained some weight. I got lazier than I was before. I don't know where my stuff are to go back to work. I lost my job. My resume is not updated. I don't have a cover letter. I don't know how to do an application letter. And the world just passed by. And a lot of people who had their updated resume, who had their updated cover letter, when the jobs came back on, they just sent them in while you had to be there playing catch up. No, you had to be updating your resume, updating your cover letter when people already don't get them job there already. That's the reality of life. This moment that we're in right now, if we don't understand it, if we don't realize that, listen, we really need to make that time your count, it'll go pass we by. And when this phase is over and the world is back on track, we are so far behind, like it's going to take a miracle for you to catch up. Now is the time for us to say, you know, some used to sew, I'ma think me sew good and start sewing. If you used to write and you think you write good, start writing. If you have great storytelling skills, find somebody, share it with, go on Facebook, use social media for your advantage. Use any resource available to you from the comfort of your home to your advantage. The cell phone, it has a lot of function. Let's use it for our advantage. And don't notice me as me, because really and truly, me just want to get up every day. Me don't want to comb my hair. Me just want to bathe, put on a new clothes, lay down on Netflix and eat and get fat. You understand? But if we are not smart, guys, this time is going to pass us by. You understand? And the truth is, we don't know how long this is going to last for, and we don't know how we are going to manage. When I sit down and I look at the economical impact of this thing, it is devastating. The world right now was plunged into a recession. No, enough people never said this coming. I've been through one recession back in 2008, 2009. Whenever was the last recession, a lot of people predicted that, but nobody. They were predicting a recession for 2021. Nobody saw this coming. But currently, the world economy was plunged, was forced, like whoops, recession. What are you gonna do? What am I gonna do? What are we gonna do to ensure that we are not suffering greatly, we're not affected greatly? Now the rich people, them alright, and they're gonna be alright because they already have so much money. We couldn't serve them for them lifetime. But what about us? What about us that we were already living paycheck to paycheck and now we're not getting that paycheck The little savings what we have are going to run out in a 6 months. What we are going to do? That is the big question. What are we going to do, guys? This is the time where we're on. For those of us who use our hands, where our brain, for those of us whose intellectual capacity is greater than others, now is the time where we need to use them then. I was listening to Eric Thomas one time and he said, the richest place on earth is a cemetery, is a graveyard. That is where you find engineers, artists, musicians, singers, all of them people them. Lawyers and doctors. A lot of us never find ourselves, but now is that time. Me always tell people I wanted to have a platform where I could speak to young people, and I was telling my best friend that I don't have time, me have work, I have school, I just can't bother. Whatever me tell them, beer story, see it now. Me not do. But they home, okay, why not start your YouTube channel? Alright, it don't seem so bad. But then in the middle of that, I get discouraged. In the middle of that, I don't want to come here every day and be talking to myself. Yeah, I love to talk. I would talk from now till tomorrow. But at the end of the day, am I making sense? When I come on here and I said, oh guys, sports is not just recreation. Sports is this, and I speak about the Olympics, or I speak about the impact of call centers, or me talk. Come on, me talk too, no? But am I making sense? I want to impact people. I want whatever that comes out of my mouth, somebody can say, say the truth, and you can talk. So that's why I use that time, for this side, so I go do one motivational video. And I go say, listen to me, young people. Don't make that time you pass on and by. Yes, it may be a lot. And if we follow the media, if we follow especially CNN, they cramps a lot of information on us, and we feel like, oh my God, they can't manage this right now. This is just too much. And yes, it is too much, but what we are going to do is the reality of life. If you feel like you can't take so much in, don't take it in. But what may I tell you, make this moment count. Find out what your talent is. Find out what you love to do. Find out what you're strong at. A lot of us have some hidden talent. A lot of us have talents that we didn't even know existed within us. And now is the time to get up. Now is the time to say to yourself, self, I am not going to be a victim of this COVID-19. I'm not going to let it suck my joy. I may have lost my job. I don't know how my rent's gonna pay. I don't know how my mortgage gonna pay. I don't know how my car note gonna pay. But I'm not gonna be a victim of this. I am not going to be forced into suffering. Tell yourself that, and then look and find means and ways. Search the internet, Google stuff. Find out where your talent is, and not just your talent, but something that you're passionate about, because a lot of us have talents that we don't want. And that's just the reality. A lot of us can sing, but we'll never sing. A lot of us can write, but we'll never write. But find out what you love. Find out where your passion is and go for it. No, is not the time to get up every day on Netflix and chill. To be honest, that's good. And I'll Netflix and chill all day and eat red hot. But now is the time to find who we are. You understand? Get up. Make use of it. You see that resume that when updated, update that resume. You see that application that you've never written, write that application letter, because when all of this is over and the world is back on track, you're going to realize that you are so far behind that it's not possible to catch up now. You understand? And you see the little money we have, save it. See the little money we have, keep it. Don't eat fast food every day. If a tin mackerel you have on rice, eat the tin mackerel and rice. Lucky are you if you're still getting paid from your job. If you got paid month end and you're gonna get another salary the following month end, you are lucky. But you see that savings that you have put down, for those of us who are no longer getting paid, because I'm not sure what the statistic is right now. I know in America it's like 25% unemployment right now, and that's gonna increase. But listen, guys, we can't make the moment pass by. We have to find ourselves. We have to find out what we love. If you want to develop something, develop something. If you feel like you want to sing, sing. If you feel like you want to start your podcast, start that podcast. In 2017, I met a man in Wisconsin in America, and he came up to me and he said, hi. And you know, I was there talking to him. I was a server at the time, and he was like, you have a very nice voice. What are you passionate about? And I said, I'm passionate about sports. And he said to me, so why don't you start a podcast? No, I have an iPhone, and podcast is on every iPhone. And he said, start your podcast. I want to hear you on podcast. And I'm like, yeah, I'll think about it. But to be honest, I've never given it the slightest thought in the back of my head. Because I was like, that's going to take up too much of my time, and I'm always working, and I don't want to start a podcast. Why would I want to start a podcast? I don't want to be on YouTube. I don't want to put myself out there. But listen me. This virus is going to build a lot of us. This virus is going to let a lot of us realize what hidden talents we had, what hidden potential we had. I remember I got a message from one of my lecturers recently, and he was like, hi, you started YouTube. And I'm like, yeah, you know, me just had to look at things with pass at the time. And he's like, you know, I like it for you. It's good, and it's a way of putting you out there. For people on my Instagram, they're like, oh, honey, you should have started that long time. You never did on Instagram and stuff. And the truth is, guys, sometimes we have to go through some things to arrive where we are to be. We have to go through situation. We have to go through a little rough patch, put sandpaper we down and rub we have for we find ourselves. Because me just that galang. All I want to come here on YouTube, come talk to you. I want this to be a YouTube where I can come and I can say, young people, rise up. Now it's not the time for farm fool. So remember, guys, this is me. I'm Hanik. I haven't found myself yet, but I know you. Food for thought. Make we make that time here count. Make we look in ourselves and look for those strong areas. And again, this is just my opinion. Down in the comments, you can tell me what you think, what you are doing in this COVID time. You know, a lot of we are doing a lot of things. But make that moment count. Don't just Netflix and chill. It's good. I mean, YouTube is fun. But listen, make this moment count. You remember the business plan the way I said it, right? Write it. You remember say your resume not up to date? Update it. You remember say you not have an application letter for the job? Do the application letter there. Oh, you remember the piece of clothes the way they start to sew from long time? Finish it. You remember say you did want to start an online business? Find out how to start that online business. Market yourself. Put yourself out there. The universe is a big place. And all of we, me and you, can fit in there. Again, this is just my opinion. Remember to like, to share, to subscribe to my YouTube channel. My Instagram, follow me at Hanik_Chef on Instagram. And on YouTube, it's Hanik's Opinion. Remember, make that time your comment. Peace out. I need to